Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL. And those are not my hands. Those are my wife's hands. And she is getting ready to make a Kumihimo braid, a loop for my upcoming bracelet. And I was the one that designed the pattern of this particular braid. So yay me. The idea is we put the lightest color north. The second lightest color, the orange, is going to the south. The first one is yellow, okay. Second one is orange going south, and then the red is going to west and brown to the east. Right, so 8 strands goes 4 different directions on the disc itself. And now the starting point here is to take the first 2 strands that would normally cross over each other and tie them in a knot. She makes it a little tiny square knot, and this will keep it from unraveling while I'm trying to get it set up to make a bracelet. So this will save you all kinds of time and headaches and having to start over, which, mind you, trying to unbraid one of these things is it's not easy. It's very time consuming, and you don't want to do that. So just trust me on this. Tie a knot at the beginning, you'll save yourself a lot of headache. You will also tie a knot at the end. Again, this just keeps your braid from coming apart while you try to manipulate it and get it ready to tie knots. So there you go. All right. So again, like always, it's the bottom left goes up, top right comes down. Real simple. It just repeats that. You then turn it, obviously, counterclockwise, and you repeat. And this is the whole thing of the Kumi braid. It's incredibly simple. Now, what you don't see off screen is she is taking her hand and she's going all the way out with her arm, so that way that string that she moved is not getting all jumbled up with the rest of the strings that are hanging down there. If you're not cautious, all those strings will get into a bunch, and yeah, you don't want that. I've warned you guys so many times. You don't want your strings in a bunch. Trust me. But yeah, bottom left up, top right down. Bottom left up, top right down. I can't imagine that causes anybody too much of a problem. It's just very, very repetitive. That's you don't have a whole lot to have to memorize or anything, but it is very repetitive. If I do it for a prolonged period, I get like a pain up in my shoulder. But for just doing the loops and stuff, I'm okay. It's the trying to do shoelaces. Yeah, no, that's a bit much. Mind you, if you like this pattern enough, you could make a whole bracelet out of it. You would make a little tiny rope, which would be really, really cute. You just knot that together and have this whole thing as a bracelet, which that's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. The at the end of this video, I will do a reveal where I took a photo, and it's kind of zoomed in so you can kind of really see what this thing looks like. I think it's really, really pretty. Plus the colors really went well together. It's yellow, orange, red, and brown. So you got kind of the fiery hot colors mixed with an earth tone. Really kind of just goes well together. Imagine if it can make the loops this nice. Imagine how nice the bracelet's going to be, right? Could be cool. Not sure how much I have left. A little ways, I guess. Mind you, you didn't have to put the colors in the orders that I did it. That's just to make it look the way that this one is. you can mix it around any way you like and see what you come up with and be creative and have some fun with it. It doesn't always have to be somehow symmetrical or, you know, whatever. Sometimes ones that look kind of puzzling at first turn into some really nice designs as well. So I don't want my video to be, if you have 4 colors and 8 strings, this is how you have to do it. It's more like, this way turned out cool. If you want to try, go for it. And you see the strings are back to where the direction they started from. And so that's long enough to make the loop. So now she's going to tie them into a knot. I think that's kind of neat. Like it went all the way around until it ended up back where it started from. And that equals 1 loop for the bracelet. So that's how we do it. Again, you can make it longer if you wanted a bigger loop, or shorter if you wanted, but that's kind of what we've been doing. But here we go, and you'll notice she'll take it out of the bobbin, but she can give it a pull and the whole thing stretches out. So there you go. And this is what it looks like, guys. Just like that. I love it. I think this is really great. Thanks for watching, and as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.